Good morning everyone and welcome back to Omnis Eat. I'm Jessica and today I'm going to be filming a full day of eating for you all. I am filming this the day after last week's what I ate in a day. So I have a little bit of time this morning before I'm heading into the office. So I'm just going to eat here for breakfast and then I'll be back after I head into the office and eat lunch here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm having for breakfast. This is gonna be actually a quick and easy breakfast for me. Not quite as easy as my Quest bars that I like to eat, but this one's quick and easy too. All right, you guys have seen this before. This is the Too Good yogurt from, oh, who makes this? Is it Dannon maybe? Yeah, it's Dannon. This is a Too Good yogurt from Dannon. I like a couple of the flavors. The vanilla flavor is actually my favorite. But it actually is 3 net carbs. Well, there's no net. It's just 3 carbs, period. So I'm going to eat this. And then I'm also going to throw in it some of this Lolly's granola. It's peanut butter macadamia flavor. They also have a cinnamon crunch that is really good as well. So and I'm not typically like a cinnamon crunch fan at all, but their granola is really good. If you have not tried it, I would absolutely recommend it if it's within your budget. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th bag of Lolly's granola that I have purchased and eaten, and I have an open one of the cinnamon crunch over there, and I have one more of the peanut butter macadamia as well. The one thing I'm not quite certain of, if one of you guys might know, please let me know. There are, you see here, it says 8 ounces in this bag. And then if you come up here and look at the nutrition facts, it says that there are 8 servings per container and serving size is a 1/4 cup. Now, I did just double check. A 1/4 cup is actually equal to 2 ounces. So if there are 8 ounces in the bag and a 1/4 cup is the serving size, then there's only 4 servings in this container. So the question is a serving size actually an 1/8 of a cup, or is a serving size a 1/4 cup and there's only 4 servings? I don't know. If you all know, let me know. I'd love to hear it. But there are 2 net carbs per serving in here. So I'm going to put 2 ounces, once it focuses. So I'm going to put 2 ounces of the peanut butter macadamia granola into my Too Good yogurt here. I also have these little snack size bags because what I do is when I open up the bag, which is why I have my scale here, I'm going to actually weigh this out into 4 servings and put 3 of the servings in the little bag, so I only have to weigh them once. And then every time I want to eat more granola, I already have 3 more servings portioned out. So if you all know anything about the serving sizes there and what I might be seeing that's incorrect, please let me know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, weigh out my 4 servings and my yogurt, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all ready to go. Alright y'all, it literally took me like 2 to 3 minutes to do this. Everything is ready to go and I am going to go ahead and show it to you. So here we go. We've got 3 bags of granola for 3 more servings if it's a 1/4 cup. And then this is what my yogurt with my granola looks like. I'm actually just going to take a piece out of here and eat it because it is that good. I'm already a granola fan anyway, or I was, and I really enjoy this, but I like the flavors. I like the peanut butter. I like macadamia nuts. I like the cinnamon crunch one, the cinnamon almond crunch. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this, I'm going to mix it together, and then I'm going to eat it. I'm not going to add any additional stevia to this, which is what I typically do when I eat this yogurt. I add additional vanilla extract and I add additional stevia. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to mix in the granola. The granola is that sweet that it totally fixes everything as far as the flavoring goes in the yogurt. I've never done this before, mix the yogurt in with the granola, but I really enjoy the granola. It's like a dessert to me. So this is gonna be my breakfast. I will see you guys when I get back from work and it's time for lunch. All right, you guys, it is time for lunch. I'm gonna be doing something a little bit experimental for me. I've never done this before with anything that I've ever done, so we'll see how it works. I'm gonna put it together. Well, I'm gonna show you what it is gonna be. I will put it together, I will make it, and then at dinner time I will tell you how it was. But we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around to show you what I'm gonna do here. All right, you guys, so I've got some sliced chicken. This is boar's head Ever Roast chicken. That was what was on sale last week. I've got some Boar's Head mild provolone. This is actually some ground turkey, dark meat turkey. I'm gonna throw a picture of the label right here real quick. And so that's the dark meat turkey. And then I have some of this Rayo's homemade marinara sauce. And on top of that, I have the Mexican style cheese from Maker's Mark and some mozzarella cheese. So this is what I'm gonna do. This might sound a little weird, so bear with me as I try to figure it all out, but I'm gonna take some cheese and meat and layer them down. On the inside, I'm gonna put a little bit of the ground turkey and then some of the Mexican style cheese and some of the mozzarella cheese to make it all nice and gooey on the inside. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of the marinara on top and top that with a little bit more of the cheese. So I'm gonna put them all in this dish. My hope is to get 2 wrap-ups in the dish, and then I'm gonna bake them at 450 degrees just until the cheese melts and it gets warm, because everything's already like pre-cooked and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I have 4 slices, maybe a little bit more of the turkey. I'm gonna use 2 slices side by side with a couple slices of the cheese side by side to make my wrap up. So wish me luck. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm gonna try to put it all together and I will show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven and then once it comes out of the oven. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully the next thing you see is the wrapped up wraps, I guess, and we'll see how it works. All right, I got it wrapped up. I'm about to put it in the oven, so I'm gonna show it to you. It's a little bit messy, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Hopefully it tastes as good as I'm hoping it does. So here we go. All right, so this is what it looks like. I have 2 wraps basically. The turkey kind of came out the side there a little bit, but this is going to be my lunch, hopefully. The oven is preheated to 450 degrees. I'm going to put this in and I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I will let you know how long it ends up cooking for, and fingers crossed. All right, well, I just pulled them out of the oven. They're bubbly and melty and hopefully hot in the center. I don't know, we'll see when I cut into them. One quick thing that I forgot to tell you guys, I am drinking a Rockstar beverage. I actually just kind of crushed the can because I put it in the freezer to get it cold again because I've been drinking it since like a little bit after breakfast. It's been in the freezer for an hour. It was only about half empty and it was frozen solid. So I just kind of squeezed it and crush the bottom of the can to get it broken up a little bit. I have it sitting on the stove right now because the stove is hot from cooking the roll-ups. So anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what it looks like, and then I'm gonna put them on my plate. All right, so this is what it looks like. You can see it's still bubbling there a little bit at the back corner with the melty cheese, but this is gonna be my lunch. It is about 600 calories if I remember correctly. Let me look on my phone real quick. 621 calories for what I have here in the dish. So I'm gonna actually take them out of the dish, put them on the plate because the dish is hot and I want to be able to eat them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the plate and go ahead and eat my lunch. All right, now that I have them on the plate and I was able to cut it open, I figured I would go ahead and show you what it looks like close up. See if I can get a good angle of what it looks like inside. That is what it looks like. So this is gonna be my lunch. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste and I will let you all know at dinner what it tasted like. All right, you guys, it is time for dinner and it has been an extremely long afternoon at work. Very, very long afternoon at work. So it is 6:45. Yeah, it's 6:45. We're eating later than we normally do. So we are going to make homemade pizzas, kind of. I got these at Walmart, believe it or not. These are from a brand called Cali Flour. And in each box there are 2 pizza crusts. And there is the macros. I don't know if you guys can read it, it's kind of small, but pretty much 1/3 of the pizza crust is 1 net carb. So a whole pizza crust is 3 carbs, 3 net carbs. It's only 6 total. Now I'm gonna show you, we got all 3 flavors. They had at least the flavors that our Walmart had. Oh, hello there, bye. They had the plain crust, a sweet red pepper, and the original Italian. So there's 3 different flavors of crust. I'm gonna show them to you and then you're gonna be like, well, no wonder it's only 3 carbs. So here is the Italian. There it is. Can you see it? It's not much bigger than the size of my head. It's super thin. Like, can you see how thin that is? So it's fine. It's gonna be very, very thin crust, but that's okay. So you guys saw the marinara I had at lunchtime. I actually didn't pull it out of the refrigerator yet. The Rayos homemade marinara sauce. That's what we're gonna put on top of it. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 of them as traditional pizzas, and then we're gonna do 1 as like a cheesy bread. So we're gonna put marinara on 2 of them, and then we've just got some shredded mozzarella that we're gonna put on them. Because we have some pepperonis in there, I have to check them to see if they're any good. I'm not sure. And then we're gonna put olive oil, I think. Where's the olive oil? Maybe we don't have any olive oil. I'm gonna look for the olive oil. We might have finished it. We definitely have a little bit of avocado oil. I'm not sure how that would taste as cheese bread, but we'll figure something out. Whether we have olive oil or, I don't know. We'll figure something out to do with the cheesy bread or the breadsticks. So, like I said, the Italian style we're gonna do as breadsticks, and then the original and the sweet red pepper we're gonna do as pizzas. So we're gonna go ahead and make these. I will show you what they look like when they are done. All right, you guys, so the pizzas are ready to go in the oven. We did 2 pizzas and 1 that's just gonna be like a cheesy bread. We ended up using some of that ground turkey that I had like at lunchtime. Speaking of lunchtime, they were pretty good. They weren't fantabulous. It could have used like a more, like a sauce. Like if I could find like a taco sauce or something like that. Not the marinara. But overall they were pretty good. And filling. So there's that. Anyway, we ended up using some of that ground turkey on the pizzas, not the cheesy bread. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what everything looks like. All right, so first and foremost, here is the cheesy bread. I have 2 servings of olive oil. I'm pretty sure, oh no, 1 serving of olive oil on here. And then 2 servings of mozzarella cheese. So that is gonna be the cheesy bread, and it's gonna get melted and cut up. This is on the Italian crust. And then here are the pizzas. This one is the sweet red pepper. This one is the original flavor. And they both have it's a serving and a half of sauce across both. 2 ounces of the ground turkey on each, and 2 servings of cheese on each. So this is what they look like before they go in, and we'll show you what they look like once they come out of the oven. I spilled a little bit of sauce there, but anyway, like I said, roasted red pepper, original, and then the cheesy bread. So we're gonna go ahead, put these in the oven until I guess the cheese melts. I gotta check the box. John already checked it and told me, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, put these in the oven, and we'll eat as soon as they're done. All right, I just pulled the pizzas out of the oven. I'm gonna show them to you, and we'll give them a try, and then I'm gonna let you know what I thought. All right, here we go. All right, so here are the 2 pizzas. This is the plain crust. This is the roasted red pepper. And then over here, we've got the cheesy garlic, or cheesy olive oil. I think I'm gonna get some garlic salt, or I'm sorry, garlic powder, to see if, well, I probably am gonna try them first and see what they taste like. But knowing my palate, I'm probably gonna put garlic powder on them. I will let you know what I end up putting on them once I come back on screen. I also don't know my macros because I wrote all the ingredients down. I just don't know how much I'm gonna be eating of these pizzas. So I will come back and let you know what I think of them. Well, y'all, we ate the pizza. It wasn't my favorite. I will say this. Nicholas did not eat the pizza. The crusts were very flimsy, and I think that was user error. I think that was because we didn't cook the crusts by themselves. Because the pizza that was the original crust, the edges did get crispy, and that one actually was better than like the breadsticks. I didn't eat the red pepper one. I shouldn't say that. I had one bite of the red pepper one. It was not my favorite because I'm not a big fan of red peppers. Anyway, I'm gonna have my dessert now, and I'm eating this dessert on purpose because I need fat in my macros for today. So I'm gonna turn the camera on and show you what I'm having for dessert. We have 3 more of those crusts because we got all 3 flavors, and there's 2 crusts per box. The next time we eat them, I'm gonna cook the crusts first, and my hope is that they turn out crispy and they're much better. They weren't bad. We wouldn't say they were bad.
The one had a real cauliflowery taste.
Uh-huh.
I thought the red pepper one hid that a little better.
Yeah.
That's just me, but
I thought they were good. Anyway, I am gonna put my macros here beside my head, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm having for dessert. So my macros will already have my dessert in them. I needed to up my fat because my protein was really high because I had that turkey at lunch, and then again the turkey here at dinner, and I had the chicken at lunch as well. So my protein was really, really high. So I'm eating fat bombs for dinner, or for dessert, I should say, not for dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around, but this is how my day went. Just over 1,500 calories, which is okay. And my macros ended up being okay. My carbs, fantastic, but my protein's a little bit higher than it probably should be. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around, show you my dessert. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna have 2 of these Slim Fast fat bombs. The reason I'm having 2 of these instead of like a Lily's is because these have higher fat in them, and the Lily's have higher protein and carbs. Not that they're high, but the macros on this are actually really, really good. It's 1 net carb, and the fat I think is 9. Let's see if we can get this out of the package here. Doesn't look like it's gonna focus. I think it's 9 fat. Yeah, 9 fat. It's 1 net carb and 1 protein. So the macros on these are much better than the Lily's macros. And then this is a homemade fat bomb. It is the chocolate peanut butter fat bomb from High Fat High Fun. I'm only eating 1 of those because it is a higher calorie. This is actually 150 calories. These are 90 calories. So I'm actually eating about 300 calories in my snacks. So as far as my dinner goes, my meals go, my calories are fantastic actually as far as my meals go. It's just that I needed to up my fat, so. And fat has more calories. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my full day of eating. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. What did you think of my full day of eating? And since I'm filming this the day after last week's, I wasn't able to see any of your comments to see if you guys would prefer to see a full week of eating. Let me know that. If you do, I will start filming full weeks of eating because I eat like this every day. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next Omnis Eat. Bye.